is a very special day as we begin our adventure on the way to a haunted buffet.
Did you see what I did there?
Today is opening night of Not Scary Farm. We have the 5 p.m. reservations for the buffet, so we're going to be the guinea pigs for the experience. We're gonna take you all with us on a journey. We're obviously at the farm a little early, just to kind of take in the vibe, listen to some Ghost Rider cars go by, and enjoy this day in its entirety, like we always do. Something kind of cool that we noticed when we walked into the park, the sign said that Silver Bullet was the only ride that was down, but it's only down until 5:30. And then when we walked into the park, we saw that they're actually testing it. So the odds are high that it's going to be open tonight for the opening night of Scary Farm. That's good. The park needs that ride very
badly.
I'm Captain Obvious.
Calico's looking very spidery, getting taken over by the Widow's Maze. And in case you were curious, yeah, the social hall, the Calico Social Hall does close, I think at 3 on normal days, because I think they're going to utilize it for the buffet, because they got the whole buffet and stuff over there inside. So just a little bit of info for you. Okay, but our goal here today for getting here earlier is to take a ride down the old Hootenanny Falls and just get the process started here on the festivities. And it's perfect timing too, because it says it's only a 5-minute wait.
I wish you weren't a liar.
A refreshing trip down the Timber Mountain Falls. The water was really high today, so it was splashing over the side a lot. All of the Halloween stuff is up, the song is up. We got all the way to the end, and then we realized we were the last ones to go down before they shut down. They just shut down right now. So I'm not sure if we broke something, maybe we broke the system.
Shock the system.
Or if we were just in immediate danger the entire time we were on it. I have no idea. Either way, let's run to the next land. All right, good times. It's about 3:30, so we're gonna start heading back toward outside the park and get one last browse through the Legacy store before coming back
For a delicious feast.
Well, once again, we couldn't get out of there without buying a bunch of stuff, so the credit card total just keeps getting higher and higher. I also real quick want to make mention that there's this cloud that is just teasing us, hanging out just a little to the north, and it won't cover the sun enough for us to enjoy the day totally. So either the sun needs to go down or this cloud needs to come give us a hand. The booty is secured in the trunk of the car. We grabbed our lantern, so we will never be in the dark as to what's going on tonight.
Nailed it.
Now it's time to check in for our buffet.
I think I can go that far. I think that's beyond my...
You could go up to right here.
You're good.
Oh, I can go right up to here? Oh.
Yeah.
You can.
Because you
But just
said
know
so,
it's gonna
right?
get dark soon. So,
He has the lantern. He permits it.
yes.
Oh,
Permits it.
Show you the way.
paying customer.
We're going to witness a milestone right now. Tall guy's going, he's about to get 4K subscribers on YouTube. You guys are celebrities now.
It's on.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm vlogging you. You're vlogging me.
Oh, whoa, vlogception again?
We do this a lot.
So as the 5 o'clockers, we are in Mrs. Knott's. And the monsters have arrived.
The fun is here.
But more importantly, the food is here. Don't interrupt my meal, monsters, or the real monster will show up.
Scout dope.
Nailed it.
You gonna snap that? Shantae, you stay.
Yes.
Otis and Geico. Got it. Yeah. She's just here for the food. The torture.
Same.
So we got in through security, finished eating, and now we stand here and wait at the gates. So we got out here because we thought they opened the gates at 6 to let us go in. It ended up being 6:30. So now we're stuck with everybody else, just waiting. So they opened the gates, all hell broke loose, the monsters came out, the stampede wouldn't let us slow down at all. We had to get through that as fast as we could. So first things first, we opened the night with a brand new one. 8 fingers, 9. They got to get all the scare actors in there first. It was not fully ready. A lot of potential, but I mean, it's basic. It's a basic scare maze. The set design, the actual sets, really well done. There was a lot of depth put into that, and a lot of the forests and stuff, and the costumes and everything. Then the sound kind of cut out halfway through the maze, but it's to be expected. First night glitches and whatnot. Let's see what's going on with all these spiders over here. Just getting a couple last-minute adjustments to this old, decrepit house. It's really uncomfortable. Dark and scary and hairy and Barry and Larry and long. long maze, and it was very discombobulating. And half the time I wasn't sure if I was going the right way or what. That maze may be one of the greatest mazes of any maze that's ever mazed. I am amazed. Wow. Let the night begin.
I can do this all day.
All right, the new ones are out of the way. So now let's pay tribute to the ones that will be going away after 2024. First up, Bloodline. I think now it's just safe to say that that's just a good old-fashioned fun maze. Cool little post-apocalyptic vampire war story. Nothing else really to say other than you will be missed, Bloodline, but it's gonna be nice to see what comes in your place. All right, so they've officially opened up the gates. The ceremony is over, and as you can see, the stampede is now upon us for these two new mazes. We got one more of the quadrifecta back here in this back corner, and that's Andrea's favorite, also celebrating its final year here at Not Scary Farm, Quack's Quarks.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
That's a Dan Miller masterpiece. It's a shame that it's got to go away this year, but I get it. It's gotten old, but man, not like this line for Widows that's already kind of started to form outside of Waxworks.
Oh boy.
So the goal now is to check out Cinema Slasher, but we gotta go through this gauntlet of Ghost Town first. Oh my. With all these gentlemanly cowboy ghost ghouls.
Gentlemanly cowboys.
Oh my goodness. It's like royalty. Like Knott's royalty. They never put the nets up overhead, so there's nothing to really catch the fog right now. So it's just kind of going off. It's not going to prevent this from being an awesome scare zone, though, I'll tell you that much. Along the way, we were screaming so much we realized that we were super parched, so we got this toxic waste to try to quench our thirst. I had this at the Nightmares Revealed event. It was really good. Andrea has not had it yet, so she's going to have it right now.
Bruh.
We have a winner.
It's $22, but it's strong and it's sweet. It's worth it. I'm telling you, this is a good drink. Very toxicity.
What?
Not too many people looking to get soaking wet right now. Well, here's an interesting turn of events. Cinema Slasher, wide open right now. Still a champ. You forget, first of all, how long that maze is. It's super long. It's like 25 minutes long. But look, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. I was hoping for a couple fixes. I was hoping for them to fix that first room, put the black light into the normal light thing. That's back to normal, which is good because that adds such a different effect to the first room, to the introduction of the maze. And I was also hoping that they would have water in the boat dock scene, which they didn't. That's more understandable because I feel like that's a much harder fix because that's like that's a foundational issue, I believe, with the water. Like, I guess there was a leak or something last year, and that could potentially like ruin that whole building. So that makes sense that they didn't. It's forgivable that they weren't able to fix it. Didn't take away from that maze being awesome. That maze is always awesome.
Can't wait to go again.
Why are the clowns all the way over here? There's a ton of them. They're all over the place. We're gonna head back to the nether regions of the park here and see the long lost, forgotten about maze, Mesmer. Tried and true. I think that maze has been around so long now that they've just kind of got the motions down, so it's easy to kind of just go through the motions and enjoy the night. I like that there's really no other maze like it. The whole hypnotism, mystique vibe is always so good, and when it's loud in there, it's much scarier. The scare actors in there are kind of on fire tonight. They were doing a really good job, but it's firing all cylinders in there. That's what the maze does. That's about as good as you can get in that maze. So if you have a couple minutes to come back to the back corner of the park, do it because it's fun. In case you're wondering what Fiesta Village is doing on opening night, feast your eyes on this party. We're gonna see if this thing works. We're gonna try to get it to work. I don't know if it will. So let's see. I don't know where the trigger is. There we go. There's where the trigger is. Yay, we got it to work. Good job, Lantern. Oh, and we made the roller coaster go.
That's us. We did that.
Follow the blue light. We can hang out in the gauntlet for a little while. Everything's so blue here. Makes me feel a little bit sad. If it wasn't His Majesty.
Yes,
Oh, there he
trash.
is. Oh, man.
You
Already?
smell
First night?
like you've recently cleaned the royal chamber pot.
You would be correct, sir.
Please do the world a favor and throw yourself off a bridge.
Oh,
You're welcome.
okay. And now you see why this area makes me feel sad. Chilling Chambers has its switchbacks out for when it gets busy eventually. Tonight's not that night though. So let's go through it. And by that we mean psych! We came through the side, so we didn't get to see what the front looks like.
So this is what the front looks like.
In case you forgot your watch, you can just follow this guy around. He'll tell you what the time is. All right, on our way back to Origins and Grimoire, let's do this again.
No.
The lantern will save us. Oh shit! Okay, I'm putting it away now. Let's enjoy Origins.
Oh, hi there!
Oh hey!
Hands up! We are currently under a little bit of a witch watch.
Would you say a witch hunt?
You're that guy, pal. Trust me. You're that guy.
Well, you know, I did send out 12 of my best men, and I heard about 4 blood-curdling screams, so it means there's like 3 of them left. You'll be okay.
We just realized that we've never waited in the general queue for Origins, because we won't do it unless we have fast lane. This isn't our favorite maze, but have there always been scare actors in the actual line? Because we've already come across like 3 of them. So now we gotta keep our wits about us. And there's lightning. That's as close to like full potential that we've ever gone through that maze. All the scare actors were feeling it, and they were all there, which was really nice. And Sarah Marshall was up flying around in her little room above the Grimoire, which it's about time, because it's been a long time since we've actually been able to witness that. Speaking of the Grimoire, let's go see what all the hubbub about that book is. So we managed to hit almost every maze with about a 15-minute wait, but we finally got bottlenecked at Grimoire. It says 30 minutes. It's probably about 30 minutes. Womp, womp. Listen, when that maze first came out a few years ago, there was a lot of hype around it, and fell short of my expectations the first year. But I feel like every year we go through it, it gets a little bit better. Like it's kind of grown into itself. It's a really cool original story, and it's executed well. And there was a ton of scare actors in there this year, which makes that maze way better. Grimoire?
Good job.
It's time to head back to the rip-roaring 20s, only tonight, it's the gip-goring 20s.
You think that up all by yourself?
Quick stop by Prop Shop, because that's what we do to check out what's on the Scary Farm menu for tonight. Looks like, ooh, lots of tasty treats for your palate. And guys, we're with Andrea. So you know we're gonna stop for a little snackarooski. It's time to see what's going on in the Hotel Hell. Find out more about that Devil's Elixir in room 13. We ended up getting the Boogeyman sub, and we're gonna eat it in line, and we ate it too fast. So we forgot to get footage of it. But I don't know, what do you think? It's your basic toasted bread with some meatballs on it.
Not bad. Yeah, it's fine.
We got out just in time for the procession to be going on right now, too. Room 13 is one of those mazes that just fits really well with the zone, and I think the story coinciding with what's going on outside here is a really genius move, because there's really nothing else that can go in there until they actually change the scare zone, which I don't think they plan on doing for a very long time. Goring 20s works too well. It's a good maze, like it's a pretty maze. I really like the music and the sound design in there. It's just really hard for the scare actors to be able to do anything if it's a constant conga line of people. So that being said, it's still a good maze. And we realized we made it all the way till almost like 9:30, and we haven't even gone through Carnival yet. So send in the clowns. What we got here? Some luchadors?
Los Luchadores?
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
Brought out the lookas. What is happening right now? Coming through Carnival was a bad idea. There's too much happening. We got Lollipop Lily over here. I don't know who's a clown and who's a regular person, because everybody looks suspicious to me. Oh man, and if the big swings is your thing, Scary Farm is your time to come. That's been empty all night. And that looks like
Chambers is working.
at the expense of the lights here in the little Camp Snoopy courtyard. I'd rather have the maze working and have it be dark here than the other way around. So let's do it. That was an interesting experience, because on one hand, I noticed they completely got rid of any mention of the Keeper at all. The Keeper is not involved in this maze at any point. All the videos are gone. His little statue in the front is gone. But that being said, they filled the entire place, scare actors, and they were all having a good time. They were all doing a very good job. And that maze, just with the little improvements, the little changes they made, that maze is a lot of fun. It was my favorite last year. It's up there probably in my top 5 this year so far. Now the bells are tolling, the air's getting thick, and oh God, people are so scary. We're gonna head under sea level into the rich, boggy night of Forsaken Lake. Seems like a safe place to be here. Be careful. You don't know what lurks in the fog.
Herd people.
Okay, I think we made it. Just past here. Just out of curiosity, before we left, we wanted to come back here and just see what these lines look like after 10. 8 Fingers 9, 5 minutes. Bloodline 5 minutes. Widows 175 minutes. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
There's one thing we can take away from tonight is it's good to be home. Now that we've done all 3 big haunts, it feels like Halloween season is in full swing. As far as Scary Farm, those 2 new mazes hit hard. The other 8 do their job very, very well. And the scare zones are amazing as usual. But if you couldn't tell, we're really tired. So we get to drive home now. Until we see you again up on the mountain, in the studios, or here at the farm, catch y'all on that flippity flop.